Rendezvous on Magic 102.9 FM, and I am here with the students of Beck Royal Montessori Academy.
Intimidate us or try to instill fear in us. Maybe because they feel inferior to us, or they don't like us, or maybe they don't like how we are happy, or they don't like our face of, or they don't like something about us. So in order to intimidate us or make us become afraid of them, they now use force, maybe kicking, beating, or forcing them to do things they do not want to do in order to make us afraid or intimidate us.
Okay, so from what you said, you may be experiencing this thing at home, but you said elder ones.
I'm the first child.
Oh, your first child. Okay. Oh, I get it now. So I didn't hear anyone talk about online bullying. You were about to talk about it. Okay, so can you because it's prevalent these days.
Cyberbullying. This is electronic communication to bully a person either by sending, intimidating, or messages that are threatening in nature. This is the use of social media platforms to intimidate or send messages that are threatening or to reduce someone's social or someone's cyber or someone's social character in using the social media.
Okay, so it has to do with social media. All right, I will be opening the phone lines. I know there are kids out there who may want to participate in what we have been talking about. Just maybe you have an idea what bullying is all about, or you have been a victim of bullying. Feel free to call us on the number 0809 555 1029, 0809 66 1029, and not forgetting 0907 677 1029. It's a kid is Rendezvous on Magic 102.9 FM. Alright, so now we hear so many people online say, you look like this, you look like that. Who among you is on social media? Are you on social media? Okay, none of you is on social media. You are on social media. So have you ever experienced online bullying before?
No.
You've not experienced. No one has experienced online bullying. Now let's look at the home. Are there things that maybe your parents, reasons where you hold back? You don't tell your parents what you want to tell them. Let's say about bullying. Are there cases like that? And what could lead to that? Because I know sometimes parents shout so much at kids. They shout so much. They shout. Sometimes they spank and all that. Has it ever for one day, let's say, hindered you from speaking out? Maybe something is happening to you and you don't know how to tell them. Have you ever had that experience before? We're talking.
Okay, so I know of a friend, not just
Okay.
me, but a friend. Her mother was this kind of harsh person. She always
Okay.
wanted to discipline the child, but then she went about it the wrong way.
Okay.
And then she'll beat the child and give the child injuries and marks on the body, on the girl's body. So when she came to school, she always felt withdrawn. When she came to school, she would always stay on her own. And when asked about the injury, she'll start crying. And so this affected her mentally because her grades began to drop. And so that is one of the effects of bullying that can come from the home.
Okay, so we have been talking to students from the Beck Royal Montessori Academy, and it is the Kids Rendezvous on Magic 102.9 FM. What do you think are the effects of bullying? She said low self-esteem. So what are other things? Okay, you?
One of the effects of bullying is being withdrawn. When a child is bullied, a child feels withdrawn. The child doesn't want to do anything he or she does before. Like, for example, the child is someone who stands up to bad things. Whenever the child stands up to bad things, he gets pulled down by people. Whenever the child is going somewhere and something bad is happening, the child doesn't want to stand up to it again. He feels like as if he's all alone in his world, and he feels like as if whenever he tries to say something, everyone comes against him.
Okay, any other person wants to answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, bullying can cause depression. When a child is bullied, especially verbally, maybe because of their physical features, the child can go back home and start thinking about it, or wondering why God created them like that, or they start thinking of what they did to people for people to call them names, or what they did to have one particular problem or the other, which can also make that child aggressive and also want to bully others or pass on that aggression.
All right, any other person who wants to answer? Okay, go ahead.
The effects of bullying is it generates trauma, it causes depression, it increases anxiety, and it builds or it lowers someone's self-esteem, and it generates this this feeling of being withdrawn whenever he or she is in a social gathering.
All right, but you all are right because bullying can actually lead to self-esteem. As kids grow into adults, they find it hard to interact with people, they find it hard to communicate with people, and they find it hard to maintain healthy relationships. Sometimes it could lead to suicide, it could lead to death, it could lead to the person turning, into a drug addict, that substance use. The person starts taking drugs and other things just to suppress that emotional trauma they are going through. So you said you were once bullied when you were in school. How did you overcome it?
Thank you.
Okay.
So one of the ways by which I overcome bullying was to boost my self-confidence, because when you boost your self-confidence, when you boost your mindset, it helps you, it goes a long way to overcoming it, because whatsoever thing that someone says to you doesn't get at you, because you've created a shield, you've boosted yourself. And so that was one of the ways which I used to overcome bullying. I kept on speaking to myself. I kept on telling myself I'm special in my own way. I kept on telling myself that I'm precious. I kept on telling myself that for them to bully me, it means there's something special about me, something they're seeing that's special in me, that makes them feel that they're better than me. And so that made me to keep on speaking to myself, and with that I was able to overcome bullying.
Did you ask for help?
Yes.
External help from who?
Yes, from my mom.
Wow, she helped you.
Yes.
So how did she help you?
Okay, so every day when I come home from school, I'll tell my mom things that happened in the school, and then she'll be like my mentor, telling me ways in which I can overcome that. I remember one time when she told me that when they say that to me, I should stand up to them and tell them that no, because I'm better than them. I should stand up and tell them no, I'm special in my own way. I was created by God for a purpose, and so there's nothing they can say to bring down my moral or my esteem.
That's amazing. Your mom is a super mom, I must say. Okay, so let me ask you, how did you overcome bullying?
Just like she said, by first building my self-confidence.
How did you do that?
Convincing myself that I am special and always talking to myself. For them to bully me means that they are jealous of me, or they are
Wow.
facing inferiority complex, which means that I might be better than them in one way or the other. And because they can't accept that fact, they resort to bullying me. And also my mom helped me by reminding me every time I come back from school that I am special. She kept telling me that they are jealous of me and there is something good about me that they saw and we can't accept. That also helped me to build my self-confidence.
Okay, so who else wants to go? Have you ever been bullied before? Nah, you've not been bullied before, right? So how did you overcome it?
I just kept on convincing myself that they're just jealous of me because there's something I have that they don't have. So I just kept on saying that I'm better than them, I'm special. I just decided not to think about it. Whenever they bully me, even if I feel like crying, I just think and say, yes, I'm better than these people. They're just jealous of me for one thing that I have, which they can't accept.
Okay, wow. I love the answers you gave, which means you're already equipped for what's happening. Okay, so you're looking at me. You want to say something? Okay, go ahead.
Solutions to bullying is for the parents to teach their children or boost their children's confidence. Self-confidence.
Okay.
This is the role that every good parent should inculcate.
Okay, you're now giving tips on how to,
to
help kids.
solution to bullying.
Okay.
This is for the parents to educate their children on bullying, because as I say that the home is the first agent, like is the first social agent that every child comes out of, or the first place that every child is being built up. So
Okay.
it's the role of the parents to educate your children, tell your children motivational speak or motivational topics that can enable them.
Okay, hold on. We've got a call. Just hold on. Hello, good afternoon to you. Good morning, sorry. Good morning. It's morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I am Mr. Kingsley calling from Aba.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I really want to, because this topic is a wonderful one.
Okay.
And I appreciate Magic FM for organizing this program, because this is one of the things that the kids go through.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes kids are bullied by parents, sometimes they are bullied by people around. But my
Okay.
question is this: is there any avenue where they will complain these things? Because it might cause depression. So
Okay.
my question is this: either government at 16 or schools at 16, so that people can easily complain where they complain and they are safe. For instance, if a parent bully that pays school fees, what do you think the child will do? The child will go on depressed and nobody to complain with. So my
Okay.
question: if I'm a child and I go through this means, through this bullying, who should I complain and what should I do? Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Wow. Huh. This is a very special question. If you are a kid and you are going through, let's say you're being bullied at home, some people say, how can I bully my kid? Well, I've got to tell you, if you are consistently hitting that kid, sometimes you don't know that when you are shouting and shouting and shouting at that kid, sometimes it makes the kid, whenever he wants to, whenever he goes out there, whenever he hears people shouting and at him, he becomes afraid because you are consistently shouting at that kid. You don't know that sometimes that when you are shouting at that kid, you're not helping that kid. When you keep flogging that kid, you're not helping that kid at all. Yeah, I know the Bible says spare the rod and spoil the child, but don't forget that there are many kinds of rod. There is a rod of instruction. Sometimes you need to just sit that kid down and let's have a heart-to-heart talk. I want you to talk to me. Now, this is when you make your kids confide in you. Communication is very important. I think this question is right. I don't think the kid has to report to anyone. I think maybe if they have someone to look up to, I know there are teen coaches. There are people that are in charge of looking after kids. I wouldn't advise a kid to go report to their parents. Maybe the kid should just one evening, just say, "Daddy, mommy, I want to talk to you." But then, can any kid have that boldness? Because you have used shouting. You have used shouting to suppress the kid. The kid even doesn't have any self-confidence anymore. He has a low self-esteem and he can't speak up because he's afraid that people may shout at him. Yeah, I used to have a friend like that. Whenever you scream, he goes into panic because he was always shouted at home. He was always shouted on. He was always, the parents at every slight provocation will always shout at him. And that affected him because he was always in panic. He was always afraid. He'd be like, what's happening? So I think parents should know how to strike a balance. You were trying to be a disciplinarian, but also know that you were first a father and a mother, and you should be a confident. I don't want to say friend. Some people say be friends with your kids. Some now people would now start, having this attire, wearing matching clothes with their kids. It's not bad, but you should know that God has placed you in that kid's life for a purpose. Find that purpose. Calm down. Talk to him. When he's expecting you to shout at him, you will not shout. You will not shout. You just sit him down and talk to him. I think at this point, balance, communication is the key. Balance when you should be talking to your kid as a confidant and when you should be taking disciplinary measures. I hope I have answered your question. The kid should not report. He should actually call the mom and the dad in a calm manner. So, Daddy and Mommy, I have something to tell you. I want to talk to you about something. This and this and this and this and this and this. If the parents, I know they are understanding, they would listen and they would know how to tackle that issue. Parenting is not really easy, I must say. It's not really easy. Okay? Now, so what is your advice to kids back home listening to you who may be going through bullying but don't know how to tell their parents or how to voice out that they're being bullied? And how do you think they can tackle bullying? Eva, I'll go with you.
Okay, first of all, starting with the person that is being bullied. If you can't open up to your parents, there has to be someone who you trust that can help you handle that matter or advise you in a good way that you can talk to if you can't open up to your parents. And also, this bullying is a two-way thing.
Okay.
It's not only for the person being bullied, it's also for the
For the
person
bully.
that is bullying. They have to build up their self-confidence and believe that they are all special. Because one thing I've noticed is that the people that are bullying others, it is out of low self-esteem or jealousy that they bully others because they can't accept the fact that someone is better than them in one area or the other. So out of jealousy, they'll start bullying them. So I think that both parties should start building up their self-confidence, because we are all special in our own way. And if we believe it, and kids are taught about it, we will see that things will be better. The people that are being bullied will have confidence in themselves, and they won't let whatever they say to them get to them. And the people that are bullying others will also have confidence in themselves. So when they see that someone is better than them in something, they will say, oh, I'm special in my own way.
Okay.
She's also special in her own way. And we should also learn how to compliment others, because some people don't know how to compliment others. So instead they criticize others. Even if they like something, they might say, I don't like this thing, but deep down they know that they like it. So we should
And
also
they
learn how to
admire that
compliment.
particular feature.
Yes.
All right. So, Kingsley, what is your advice to kids listening to you right now?
Thank you. My advice to them: if you are a kind of person that doesn't like speaking out, you should listen less to harsh words and listen more to motivational speeches. When you listen more to motivational speeches, just like she has said, it boosts your self-confidence. It creates a shield when you are being bullied.
Okay. So, Omotayo Fumilayo.
My advice to kids out there is that they should build their self-confidence. They should build a positive shield that can bounce off negative words, because the kids can take it from me that there is no way you try to be normal and then you take bullying to yourself. If you try to take bullying, you're harming yourself. So learn how to speak out. Tell yourself some motivational words that can help you start your day.
Okay, that's amazing. Wow. Ihoma.
Yes,
Sorry.
for people who are being bullied, they should learn that they are special, because that person who is bullying you is just jealous of you. So they should learn how to stand up for themselves, and parents should teach children how to be defensive when they are being bullied. And the school authorities should be able to listen to the children who are being bullied and learn how to give proper punishment to those who are bullying others, and tell them that it is wrong to bully.
Okay, wow. And so,
Nancy.
I keep forget. So sorry, darling. Nancy, before we round off the program, your advice to kids who may be listening.
Okay, so my advice to them is, yes, you have to build up your self-confidence, but another way to avoid building is to avoid bad friends, because when
Just
you
hold
are
on,
conscious-
please, hold on. Okay, Nancy, go
So
ahead.
as I was saying, when you're conscious of your your relationships, when you're conscious of the peer groups, if you, the groups you find yourself, you're conscious of your peers, and then
Okay.
it has a long way of curbing the menace of bullying.
Okay.
Because when you find yourself among bullies, surely you'll be bullied. But then when you find yourself among those who have a high self-esteem, when you find yourself among those who have a developed mindset, and so you guys work together and achieve a common goal, and you guys nobody bullies the other person. So my advice to kids there at home is that you should always make sure that you find yourself among those with a developed mindset. You
Wow.
always find yourself among those who has high self-esteem, because together you build yourselves up.
Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, you shouldn't have said anything. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, one of my advice to tell you out there is that everything, for you to become anything, it starts from you. Build this right mindset in you that no matter what people say, they can't penetrate you.
Yeah, sure.
Have this mindset that boost your self-confidence. Every day when you wake up, if people say you're ugly, look yourself in the mirror and say, man, I'm wearing the image of God. Just say good things about
yourself.
Boost your self-image or boost your self-confidence.
Okay.
And with that, surely nothing anybody say can penetrate you.
Can get to
That's
you.
the very best advice. Because if you want to overcome anything, it starts from you. You have to build a shield first.
All right, thank you very much, Eva Abel, Kingsley Nancy, Omotayo Fumulayo, Kingsley Peculiar, Ihoma Abel, and Kingsley Pedro. Thank you so much. And we are students of Beck Royal Montessori College. Yeah, they have been talking to us, and it's been a wonderful time with you guys. I'm so sorry, I forgot to ask you your classes. What class are you?
Okay, I'm Nancy and I'm in SS3.
Okay, you?
I'm Evan, I'm necessary.
You?
Kingsley Pedro and I'm just
Yesterday.
Masaya and I'm in just
Wow.
Ihoma SS1.
I'm guessing peculiar too.
Wow, amazing. You guys are so amazing. All right, do this with us again Saturday on Magic 102.9 FM, 9:30 until the hour of 10 a.m. And I am Ruth Thohams, your radio home girl. Don't forget, please, your kids are one of the most important treasures you have. Yeah, God has placed you in their lives for a reason. Always be observant to know the signs that these kids have talked about. When your child is so withdrawn, when they are depressed, try to ask them a question, and don't forget to always talk to them, communicate with them, and don't forget that, a beautiful home is a happy home, and a happy home is a wealthy home, and it gives birth to a beautiful society. I am Ruth Hems. Bye-bye.
The Bakers Association of Nigeria.
O wuchikwala ọzọ o buru ibu karịa ma dịkwa mma karịa otu ọ dị na mbụ site n'abalị 25 ruo abalị 27 ọnwa Nọvemba 2022. Zụta 725ml Hypo toilet cleaner n'ọnụego 949 naira 99 kobo. Ị ga-enwetakwa Good Mama washing powder nke 850 gram n'ọnụego naanị 669 naira 99 kobo. Shoprite Black Friday. Hell, ọ ga-adịkwa akpọkpọ.
The season of giving, it don't show again. The season to bring better for you again. Time for celebration, time for jollification. Oh. The bowl go full and you go belly full. Cause golden money get more for you. Oh. From golden money. Good times don't come again with golden money. Good times don't come. There's nourishment for the family. Every 800-gram pack of Golden Mon you buy this season, they come with 10% extra free. That now more value and more nutrition for the same price. Offer valid while stock lasts. Nestle. Good food, good life.
Leave keys. I be pressing picking, I get feelings too. My mind is splitting too. I love you, but I love singing too. Yeah, you can't just tell me they want you with you. See me got a Louis too. So many other guys want you with you. Now I just want to marry ya. Oh my designer. Check your window, party la. It's me like for this party la. I don't break my stamina. Too short is my stamina. You know, say me a Sabina. My song gets it like Rabina. Mommy and daddy go. Boys and girls go. I'm a big fella, balaga. Olori don't love Santinata. Anywhere me I go. Say they love my flow. This is gonna get to Lamba. I'm a day we get to Lamba. I've been inside playing Call of Duty. Loving be my Call of Duty. Say follow me to and give me. Say this all I want is sex, and it doesn't make her upset. Yeah, you have to bring your friends, cause girl have to be my friend. And we have a so back then, so we have to live by then. Who have me there, no care, I care, but I'm not there to show myself. Now I just want to marry ya. Oh my
Magic, 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 magic. We love Magic FM.
I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants a blast of magic, 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 magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Magic 102.9. Set no substitute.
Live the life, respect the music, and keep your radio locked in.
Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
Good day, listeners. We welcome you back again to Osa Herbal Care Venture, the pioneer in contemporary herbal medicine, both home and abroad, with over 28 years experience in the field of herbal medicine. This is another year again. We also pray not to fall sick, but if you notice changes in your body or you are experiencing any symptom of sickness, please don't hesitate to treat yourself immediately.
There are some facts you need to know about your health. Anybody can experience sickness, but don't take treatment without tests because you might be taking medication for the wrong sickness. Take for instance, someone that is urinating frequently. This might be as a result of chronic infection, prostate enlargement, urinary tract infection. You need to know that it is not only diabetes that can cause this condition of frequent urination, but some people will be taking medication without proper tests. And this has affected a lot of people to the extent that they had been visiting places and taking medication for years without result or solution to their problem.
Also, someone with joint pain. Do you know that many people have been managing their joint pains until it becomes chronic? Some do take painkiller without even confirming or running a test to ascertain the cause of the pains in their joints. Some people are experiencing pains in their hand, mouth, and legs to the extent that they cannot walk well again. Some people cannot even bend down without experiencing pains. Do you know that many people have swollen joints, legs, ankle, and hand? Many people believe it is only rheumatism or arthritis that can cause pains in the legs, while some people usually apply rub on the affected areas, and they have been doing that for so many years without result. You need to know that sickness can become chronic if you ignore it or you did not treat yourself very well to eradicate the disease out of your body.
Infection is one of the most common diseases in our society today because there are many ways people can easily be exposed or get it, like from man to woman, food you eat, dirty environment, contaminated water, to mention but a few. Do you know that infection can start with itching, biting, rashes, internal heat, and movement sensation, among other symptoms? And if it is not well treated after some months, the infection can become chronic and affect some vital organs in your body with the help of toxins. Also, do you know that infection can be responsible for many of the chronic diseases you have been experiencing for long, such as cough, waist problem, sleepless nights, weakness of the body, difficulty in urination, pains in your hands and shoulder, hotness of the chest, stomach problems, inability to use your hands and legs or move properly.
People are always saying it is because they don't have much money. That is the reason they are visiting quacks. This is 2022. Maybe you have been to places before and those places failed you. You can benefit from Osa Herbal Care Venture products. They are in capsule form, tablet form, liquid or syrup form. People with joint pains, leg pains, or you cannot walk well like before. Your blood is not flowing well in your legs or hands again, or it's like your leg is always biting you. Muscolo capsule is for you. It is in both liquid and capsule forms. We also produce Waistron capsule. If you have waist pain or problem, you cannot walk a certain distance without holding your waist, or to climb a little hill is a problem, or if you sit down and to stand up is always a problem for you, Waistron capsule is for you. Also, we are makers of Civic Clean capsule. It is in liquid, sachet, powder, and capsule forms. You that have infection, or maybe your own infection have lasted for too long in your body, also remember Ulcer Cleanser is now available.
Make I tell you something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time, come make we check out. No time to they check it time. Make you no go they play with your life, whoa. Because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Also, Herbal Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience now the master, also Herbal Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer,
ya gazie ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ọsa Herbal Care Ventures awụchiela ọzọ n'oge pụrụ iche ndị isi afro kwaba okpu n'ihe gbasara ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ n'ihe gafetagoro 28 dịka anyị banye ọzọ. Ekpere anyị kwado bụ na anyị agaghị ada n'ọrịa, mana ọ bụrụ na ị chọpụtara mgbanwe dị aṅaa n'ahụ gị ma ọ bụ na enweela ihe ngosi ọrịa ọbụla, biko dondoriko egbu n'oge na ịnweta ọgwụgwọ. Ndị mmadụ na-ekwukarị na ọ bụ n'ihi na ha enweghị ego kpatara ha ji ejekwu ndị adịgboroja. Ihe a bụkwa afọ 2022. O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ị gaala ọtụtụ ebe dị iche iche n'oge mbụ, mana otu abụ n'ezi, ị nwere ohere inweta uru site n'aka ndị Ọsa Herbal Care Venture nke dị n'ụdị maka ndị nwere ihe mgbu njikọ ọkpụkpụ, ụkwụ mgbu, ma ọ bụ na ị naghị ejele ije nke ọma dịka ị na-emebu na mbụ, ma ọ bụ na ọbara gị anaghịzi erugharịzi dịka n'ụkwụ gị ma ọ bụ n'aka gị dịka o si dị na mbụ, ma ọ bụ na ụkwụ na-atakasị gị kwa mgbe. Moscolo capsule bụ nke gị. Ọ dị na nke mmiri nakwazi nke mkpụrụ. Anyị na-emepụtakwazi Western capsule. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ụkwụ mgbu ma ọ bụ na ị nweghị ike ịgala ije na-ejideghị ụkwụ gị aka, ma ọ bụ na ịnọdụsi ala ikulite abụrụzi ya nsogbu, Western capsule bụ nke gị. Anyị bụ ndị na-emepụtakwa Steven Clean capsule. Ọ dị na nke mmiri, nzu otite na nke mkpụrụ. Ngị bụ onye nwere ọrịa na-efe efe ma ọ bụ na ya bụ ọrịa anọọla ogologo oge n'ahụ gị, chetakwa na Ọsa Cleanser dị ugbu a na-eche gị. Ka o si na dị, maka ndị nke a bụ izizi ha ige anyị ntị, nke a bụ Ọsa Herbal Care Venture. Anyị anọọla ihe karịrị afọ 28 ma mepụtakwazi ya ọtụtụ ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ karịrị 25 nke NAFDAC nyere ezi nkwado, nke ọtụtụ nkwupụta akaebe so ya. Ngwa, ị nwere ike irite uru site na ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ si n'aka ndị Ọsa Herbal Care Ventures dịka Mr. Doc Booster maka naanị ụmụ nwoke. Ụmụ nwaanyị agaghị aṅụ ya maka na ụmụ nwoke kwesịghị ịkọrọ nwunye ha akụkọ ajambele n'abalị ọzọ. Ọ dị n'ụdị mkpụrụ nakwazi nke mmiri. Authentic Mama dịkwazi ya, nke a bụ maka ụmụ nwaanyị. Naanị ụmụ nwaanyị ga-aṅụ ya, ụmụ nwoke agaghị aṅụ ya. Oge ruola mgbe ị ga-achụ ya bụ mgbu okpuru afọ, ụkwụ mgbu, ụmị ọkpụkpụ na-eso nsọ nwaanyị gị ma na-anọchiri gị ụzọ inwe nwa nke gị ọsọ ụkwụ eru ala. Jụ ya bụ ọrịa n'afọ abụ 2022. Matic capsule alọghachitela maka ndị na-enwe ahụ mgbu, isi n'ụra bilie, ahụ gị niile ejupụta n'ihe mgbu, iru obere ọrụ ike agwụ gị. Kwụsị ịga zute ndị adịgboroja n'ihi na ịhụbeghị onye ga-agwọ gị ya bụ ọrịa ọla kpamkpam. Nọgidesi ike n'ekpere ka Chineke gbaziere gị ụzọ ebe ị ga-enweta usoro, maka na imilikiti jupụtara ma ole na ole ka ahọtara. Biko aṅụkwala ọgwụ ọbụla na-ebughị akara NAFDAC. Tupu ị ṅụọ ọgwụ anyị ọbụla, gbaa mbọ hụ na aha anyị nọ na ya ma nwekwazi ya akara NAFDAC. N'ịga n'ihu, anyị chọrọ iji ohere a kelee ezi ọrụ ndị niile na-enye nkwado, maka na ewepụ ha ọgwụ mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ egwuo mmiri n'ala anyị. Anyị jikwazi ohere a na-agwa ọha na eze na ọ bụ naanị n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị iche iche ka ị ga-enwetanwu ngwa ahịa anyị, mana ọ bụrụ na ụlọ ọrụ anyị tere gị aka mana iji mpụtara nyocha ahụ gị nke na-egosi ihe butere nsogbu gị, anyị nwere ike inye gị ndụmọdụ site na ebe nzikọrịta ozi anyị WhatsApp iji gbaziere gị ụzọ n'ụdị ọgwụ ị chọrọ na otu ị ga-esi nweta ya na be gị. Akara WhatsApp anyị bụ 08078777111 08078777111 nke na-emepe bido na elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ ruo elekere 9 nke abalị kwa Mọnde wee ruo Satọde izuụka ọbụla. N'oge ugbu a, ị nwere ike irite uru nyocha ahụ n'efu nke na-aga n'ihu n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị iche iche bido Mọnde ruo Satọde na-agbata elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ ruo elekere 6 nke mgbede. Chetakwa na ọ bụ naanị nyocha ahụ ga-egosi ihe na-esogbu gị. Ọ bụ mgbe anyị chọpụtara ihe butere ihe na-esogbu gị ka anyị ga-eduzi gị ụzọ ụdị ọgwụ ị ga-aṅụ ka ị were soro puku kwuru puku ndị mmadụ na-enye Chineke otuto site n'ezi ahụike, maka na ahụike bụ eze. Daalụ.
However, for the benefit of those that are listening to us for the first time, this is Ọsa Herbal Care Venture, and we have been in existence for more than 28 years with more than 25 herbal products approved by NAFDAC with different testimonies. This is the time for you to embrace herbal medicine because it is highly effective for those that know and understand how to use it. Herbal medicine has been used for a huge number of years with lots of health benefits that have been alluding to its efficacy. It's good to experience how ancient and accumulated knowledge is applied in a holistic approach in present-day healthcare.
You can now enjoy some of these herbal products from the stables of Ọsa Herbal Care, like Mr. Doc Booster. For man only, women cannot take it, please, because men do not need to tell their wife Story in the Night again. It is in capsule and liquid forms. Also, Authentic Mama. It is for women only. Men cannot take this. This is the time to stop experiencing lower abdominal pain, cramp, or waist pain during your monthly flow, and also that which has been stopping you from having your baby. Say no to sickness this 2022. Matic capsule has been restored again. For those of you having pains in your body, you always notice pains when you wake up in the morning. If you do a little work, you will be tired. Also, joint pains.
Don't think your problems don't have solutions. It has solutions. It is because you haven't met the person that will treat you very well. This is the time to stop visiting quacks. Also, pray that God should direct you to your point of solution, because many are in the field but few are chosen. Please, don't take any medicine without NAFDAC number, because if you take any of our products, make sure that the name you see on our signboard is the same name the product carry, because we are the producers and not marketers. Also, confirm that they have not tampered with the cover, and equally confirm that the medicine have NAFDAC number.
Furthermore, we wish to use this opportunity to appreciate the good work of all the regulatory bodies, because without them, herbal medicine would not have been accepted like it has been in Nigeria today. We also want to use this medium to inform you, the general public, that you can only see all these products in our offices. But if your place is far from our office and you have your test result to prove the cause of your problem, we can advise you through our WhatsApp mobile consultation platform to guide you on the type of medicine you need and how it will get to your doorstep. The WhatsApp number is 0807 8777 111. The WhatsApp number is 0807 8777 111, which is opened from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays.
Within this period, you can benefit from free tests that is going on now in our offices from Monday to Saturday between 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Remember, it is only tests that can prove the cause of your problem, the type of infection, the drug that is resistant to the organism in your body, the level of the organism, the organ that has been affected, etc. It is when we know the cause of your problem that we can now advise you on the type of medicine you need to take, so that you can also join the millions of people that are giving glory to God through good health, because good health is important and it is a guarantee for wealth. Thank you.
Make I tell you something.